Hey, back again. Can anyone tell that the color is throwing out? I think it was a little too brown. I think I should have dyed it more dark than brown. But the beard, I don't know. Don't think it really does anything for me, but just been too lazy to bother with it. I'm sure someone out there can relate to that. Oh, this hair. I really need to put on a hat. Anyway, does anyone have the anxiety when you look over and you realize it's time to go to bed? That you're afraid? And when I say afraid, I mean, does that anxiety build up that you're not going to be able to sleep? I'm sure someone out there feels this way. And then you lay there, and next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and then the anxiety really starts to wear in because you really don't feel tired, even though you took a couple sleeping pills. And then you're looking over, debating whether to take a couple more. And then you think you shouldn't. Then you wait another hour, and then you think, oh God, it's going to be too late. But you do it anyway. And then you still don't sleep. And you're sort of up most of the night. But you do fall asleep usually about 5 o'clock. And that, if you're lucky, you stay asleep until about 8:30. And then you think, I'm going to get up, go to the bathroom, let the dogs out. That way I don't have to get up again, and they're taken care of. But you lay back down for another hour or two, and you're half asleep, but not really, and you're just thinking about all the things you should do and don't. Oh, it really sucks. I have tried trazodone, Ambien, hydroxyzine, Razapam, Valium, and a couple other. Every other. I don't think there's anything that I haven't been prescribed or haven't tried. And God, I never had bags. Oh, getting old sucks. Not being able to sleep sucks even more. And coming off of antidepressants. And not being sure whether your perception of reality is accurate because you're off of antidepressants. Although I never truly felt depressed. I lived in New Orleans. When I lived in New Orleans, that's when I knew what depression was. It wasn't like I wanted to throw myself in front of a car, but if a car hit me or I saw it coming, I wouldn't have moved to get out of the way. So I get what that truly feels like. But I've been told for the last 20 years I'm depressed. And never felt depressed, but having lack of energy and loss of interest in doing anything, really. But when you have ADHD and you have depression, you have anxiety, you're not exactly sure what the percentage is in what area and where you should be focusing. And then you start mixing everything together, and it's like going down a rabbit hole, just free falling as quick and just looking up as the light gets smaller and smaller as you fall deeper and deeper. And there's nothing to grab onto. And just when you think you've just can't fall any further, you realize there's sub-basements to hell. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to always know things can be worse. And believe it or not, I think about that all the time, because things can be worse. And I don't want anyone to think that I feel sorry for myself. How seriously? I don't feel sorry. I feel disappointed, upset, panicked, and just feel that I've wasted my entire life. I'm just standing there looking back at everything that I could have done, I should have done, I wanted to do, and somehow got sidetracked, got in relationships that I put other people first, or friends first, or any, and it certainly wasn't selfless. Do it because as long as you hang around and you have people around you that need something, that are worse off than you, it makes you feel better. And that's so sad to admit. But don't get me, that's not the argument. I truly can't say no, because I know what it's like when people aren't there for you. And if you're in my life, I'll always be there for you. I wish I could say that about anyone. They've all been there, but lately, everyone has their own things going on. I get that. But I hope I've never left someone alone when I saw them struggling. And if anyone sees this and anyone knows me, which I haven't given anyone this information that I'm doing a YouTube thing, because this is between me and you guys. And it's nothing I haven't said to people. I just don't feel that they've really listened. Not everyone's listened. How do I put it? Everyone listens going, is there a point? And if they're not outwardly doing that or saying it, I could see them glancing sideways. I could see them looking for any excuse to sort of stop talking about something that they don't want to hear about. And I get, no one needs to listen to anyone else. You just, I don't know, my idea of friendship and how I would like to view the world, which obviously isn't realistic, is that you put yourself aside if someone is struggling or someone needs more help. And I'd like to feel that I always have, but maybe everyone's view of themselves is either harsher or everyone chooses to see themselves as they would like to see themselves, not so much what reality is. And the rant just goes on. It's not really a rant, it's more of a ramble. Some people just have more emotional depth than others. And even when you've known people the longest and they know the most about you and have gone through the most with you, doesn't mean they're always able to be there for you. And I don't know why it bothers me so much now. Actually, I do know, because not being on antidepressants and having a clear view of my life and getting older and losing my parents, my oldest and best friends, my dogs, I know how my parents felt. They both lived to 93. God. I wish I could go back in time and truly tell them that I understand and respect the strength it takes to get older. And yes, I'm not that old, but in gay years, I'm like 120. People that have old partners that, they're with, I always wanted to be with someone. Right? The timing just was not right. I wasn't mature enough, and I've always ended up with people substantially older than me. 5 out of 6 times, give or take. And the one that cared about me most was a florist in Pennsylvania. I swear to God, I really, really was so selfish, and maybe that's why I'm getting back everything now 10 times. You do pay for your sins, and looking back, I can see the wreckage that I've caused to some people, and it was never intentional. Never intentional. But that doesn't make it any less devastating. And he was wonderful. He was the most caring, incredible person. He really was. And Albert, if you're out there, I'm so sorry for not appreciating everything that you did and gave to me. You are a rarity and a unique person that I'm proud to say that I've been able to experience in this life. I'm sorry that what I gave to you was subpar, what you should have gotten. And for that, I will always be sorry and always have been sorry. You know, don't overlap relationships, and don't try to substitute and think that you are going to move from a person that you've or so attached to someone else because you just didn't feel like you were doing anything for them in their life and just didn't feel appreciated. And then get involved with someone else that's also involved with someone else, and through common experiences and situations bond. And God, a messy situation is never good. And when it starts out sloppy and messy and filled with drama, at least with me, it's never worked out. No matter how much I've felt that I put in or how much I loved someone. But that is a life lesson. So this turned into a little longer than what no one's going to watch this, and that's okay. I'm putting it out to the universe, and if someone finds it and has the patience to sit through it to this point, how do you do that? Anyway, peace, love. Keep fighting the good fight. There's too many shitheads out there that need to be smacked